Hi, sixth graders. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about the religious beliefs of the ancient Greeks and the influence of these beliefs. So let's get into it. The Greeks were polytheistic, and if you remember when we talked about world religions, polytheism is the belief in many different supreme beings, deities, gods, however you want to label them, all powerful supreme beings. And the Greeks had a very wide pantheon, meaning a very wide group of different gods and goddesses that they felt controlled the universe. And this not only included gods and goddesses, included demigods, that means half man, half god. Like, for example, if a god like Zeus has a child with a mortal, then you get a demigod like Hercules or Pericles. Also includes monsters like the Cyclops or the Minotaur, and heroes like Icarus. Not Icarus. Well, I guess he kind of is, but he's definitely a mythological figure. But Ulysses, and Achilles and others. And collectively today, these were religious beliefs that were very much affecting the lives of ancient Greeks. The stories and beliefs of this religion we often regard as mythology today, similar to the faith of Egypt or the Norse. The Greeks believed in 12 main deities, but there are many other ones that controlled many different aspects of the world. These main ones lived on the highest peak of Greece, which is Mount Olympus. Hence why we call this group of gods in ancient Greek world the Olympians. Not saying that they were great athletes, it's saying that they were living on Mount Olympus, hence Olympians. Where do these gods and goddesses come from? Within the Greek mythology or faith, they believe that there were gods before the gods. And the gods before the gods are the Titans. And the Titans create many different aspects of the universe. The Olympians continue to run it. And the Titans were these just gigantic beings and the original rulers. If you think of the word Titanic, has Titan in it, meaning having the attributes of a Titan. Kronos and Rhea were the rulers of the Titans, and an important figure in Greek worship and Greek mythology are priests and priestesses called the oracles. And oracle tells Kronos, who is also seen as the god of time, hence the word chronology, that his children will overthrow him. So he says, well, I'm going to make sure my kids don't overthrow me. And he eats his children one by one by one. But they're the children of the Titans, so they're, immortal. And they don't die. So they live inside of their dad's stomach and grow into full-grown, beings. But they're trapped inside their dad's tummy. Well, Rhea gets enough of this big, huge dude eating up all her kids. So she hides Zeus as a rock, pretends that a rock is the baby. When he comes to eat him, he throws the rock down his gullet and eats him. And Zeus gets to grow up, and then eventually finds out his true fate, challenges his dad. And his dad, of course, grabs him and eats him. He doesn't realize that Zeus covered his body in poison. And then Kronos vomits up Zeus and his siblings. Yes, imagine you come into the world being vomited by your dad. Nice. Good times. His siblings, his two brothers and his sisters, are able to overpower the Titans. They win control of the universe, punish the Titans in all sorts of horrible ways, like Atlas has to hold the world on his shoulders. Hence why the book that holds all the world in geography, if you want to look at maps, it's called an atlas. Oh, how about that? And Zeus will become the king of the Olympians. The Olympians have a lot of personality. Um, they are seen as immortal beings, but they have very mortal minds, if that makes sense. Even though these superpowered beings have supernatural capabilities, can control entire aspects of the universe, their personalities are very human and have all the good and bad features of humanity. They can show kindness, compassion, mercy, love. They can show jealousy, pettiness, wrath, anger, greed, vengeance. They have all the same emotions as us regular mortals, but they're all powerful. Yikes! Yeah, I don't want to be around an all-powerful being having a temper tantrum. And the stories in the religion of the Greeks, of the Olympians' relations with each other, their relations with humanity, have made some of the greatest and most enduring stories ever told, and they very much have a legacy still today, which we'll talk about. Let's meet some of the Olympians. We're not going to go through all of them. If we had, if you were in class and we had a week, I would, but I'm going to go quick.